All right, we are, I think, live. So we're trying something. Let's see, I am trying something that I may begin to use or do more frequently moving forward. I'm struggling to see Twitch as like a primary focus moving forward due to a whole plethora of reasons, right? And I'm beginning to look at YouTube for more than just, just the basic videos that I want to make moving forward. So beginning to look into streaming on YouTube. Nothing like definitive yet, but this is just kind of a, I guess we'll call it a test, because why not? We're gonna play a little bit of Tarkov, a little bit of Squad, maybe, depending on how bad things get on Tarkov. Not a huge fan of playing Tarkov solo, but that is sometimes what you just gotta do. And I kind of sort of like the game a lot, so we're gonna just sort of YOLO our way through this and hope for the best. But yeah, I'm testing things. Like the bitrate was dropping last time I tried this, and want to make sure that doesn't basically begin to become a problem. Speaking properly, also a big concern of mine, and clearly, bad jokes aside, we're gonna just sort of, like I said, jump into this and have a good time for about an hour or so before I have to ultimately crash, because it is 6:30 a.m. and I have not slept yet. Like a psychopath. One thing that's a little weird and hard to get a hold of, or hard to get used to, is dealing with two different chats, which at my popularity level is not the biggest problem. I could only imagine if you had like a massive following, how doing any kind of multi-streaming or whatever would become a problem. And yes, I am very much aware that it is not allowed technically. I just don't really care. Like I said, there's a whole slew of reasons that I'm beginning to move, or consider moving towards other streaming venues, and this has been kind of a, I guess, a thing that that's been on my mind for a while, even before all the shit hit the fan last year. But yeah, like I said, play a little bit of Tarkov, try to have a good time. I'm gonna do some scav runs, nothing high stakes, and then we will hopefully see a stream that doesn't just crash on me. Knock on wood. The good news is the computer that was crashing horrifically Friday night is, or has been, stable, so that's good. Because it was just downright awful. Like I said, Friday night. Bear with me here. Still not really blown away by this. So I also had a whole bunch of mic problems. It's been a weekend of problems. So I apologize in advance for that, because it just sort of annoys the hell out of me when I don't have things kind of set up the way I want them to be set up. And yeah. Monday. Just gonna like ditch half of the shit, because I have no space. Do not ever intend on using that. Shocked that I got that 8R back. still really bothered by this mic placement as well. There's something about having things kind of set up the way or a specific way for about a year, gosh, 2 years, and then having to or wanting to change it, and then just you would think it wouldn't be that big of a deal to have your mic on your right side when you've had it on your left, but suddenly that's just like I am well aware of how stupid that sounds, but it's annoying. It's a I don't know. I haven't really decided if this is going to stay this way. Truly big concerns that everyone was on the edge of their seat about. I am well aware. I don't care about that or that. Like I said, we'll just start by doing a friggin' scav run and just kind of go from there. Nothing super hardcore. And my scav looks like he's just at least he has a nice bag, but that bag in my experience just screams shoot me. Customs, why not? It's still raining, which is awesome. Like I said, if I get clapped left and right in Tarkov, which is not unheard of, we will eventually, after getting some lulls in, we'll eventually go play some squad. If you've not played squad, I cannot recommend it enough, by the way. Absolutely love that game. Super fun. I also plan on doing more Destiny 2 stuff, but Destiny 2 as a PvP game is just not it's not it's a problem. I think they've pretty much given up on it, so, which is a shame, because I love Destiny 2 PvP, and I do not think that Marathon is going to be, you know, the big Destiny 2 PvP replacement that I think Bungie wants it to be. Disagree? Comment your comments in the comments. I still don't fully understand why Twitch has such a hardcore stance on multi-streaming. I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense, but man, they are really making a big deal about it. Twitch, man, they're making a lot of people nervous. Well, at least I don't have anything super valuable. And this looks like it's already been picked through. And my biggest concern is the backpack that I have on pretty much just screams shoot me. Giant friggin' purple backpack. bit rate chilled out, so that's nice. Scopes for days. Oh, wait. I hate this gun. I know so many people love the Mosin. I am not one of them. In the right hands, it's perfectly acceptable. These are not the right hands. Drugs. Ooh, yes, please. Super crucial that I get that at the tail ass end of this wipe. Everything, high stakes. Every item I get makes all the difference in the world. This is kind of a great time to play. Because if you're like me and you kind of suck at the game, it's not really that big of a loss when you lose everything, or you just continue to suck at it. It's a little bit more laid back. Everything seems to be pretty much gone. Old gas station is going to be where we're gonna focus on getting out of here. Yes, please. Yeah, this has been picked through. I can see the bitrate on Twitch. Hopefully, that spike right there. Hopefully the bitrate doesn't look all screwy on YouTube. However, if you do end up seeing this random stranger and on YouTube, and it looks like absolute garbage, not the gameplay, I can only do so much to improve my ability to play this game. But if the actual quality of the visuals looks like shit, feel free to say so in the comments. Please and thank you. Sounds like me. SAS drive, let's go. There are all the scavs. Oh, found them. Oh, I don't know whether that was a scav. Let's go get shot at. This is where I get hit in the face. And now we listen. Chances that was not. Yeah. Maybe there's some corpses somewhere. Unlikely. Don't spend all day here. Nice. Love randomly finding shit on the floor. Empty, empty, empty. So we might find like a dead body or two. Oh, I'll take this though. It's not really what I thought it was, but whatever. At this point, we are desperate for shit to grab. So desperate, we're gonna go into Fortress with a bolt-action rifle. Hello? Oh. It's just a poor, confused scav. Don't shoot. Everyone be cool. Hello? What do you want to bet? Everything? Well, no. Surprisingly, there's some shit here. I shall take. Please, for the love of God, let there be something better than this freaking gun. Footsteps making me nervous. Hello? Don't mind me, just cleaning up. Are you friendly? I think we're gonna gamble here. I'm just gonna run. There's a gun case over here. Maybe? Please? Please? All right, screw it. Maybe the giving tree is somehow untouched. This was sadly a little less of a scav run than I wanted. I swear I hear something. Hello? Now watch me get shot in the face. least get some meds. I mean, it wasn't a complete waste. I got a bag filled with stuff. Are there any bodies over here? I get killed by being a greedy loot goblin. Oh. Let's just not risk it. Wonder where all the bodies went. I don't think I have actual space for any of this. That was kind of probably not a great idea to do in the first place. Mistakes were made. I don't need this shit in here. My space problems is has become a little bit worse than I thought. Jesus. Case in point, I need to sell probably the vast majority of that. I didn't realize it was that bad. Now for the boring part. Which we're gonna have to get some friggin' music. The quiet is kind of driving me nuts. Doom. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do, pig. I have no idea what YouTube's, how bad YouTube's policies are when it comes to letting you listen to generic video game music in the background, but this is all one big experiment. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Like, obviously sell it, but that is, again, so much worse than I thought it was. I don't have a problem. Just don't touch my things. I have them all exactly where I want them. You know what's funny is I have a very similar problem in Destiny 2. I tend to just sort of hoard everything just in case I end up needing it in the future, which I almost never do. But you never know. Could get rid of it and then need it, and then, you know, then who would feel really stupid? Not this guy. I hate these bags. They're so oddly shaped. Nine hours later. Hey Justice, what's going on, man? I am playing some Tarkov, multi-streaming on YouTube and Twitch because why the hell not? Just dicking around. What are you up to, man? We're performing experiments for science and shit. You should totally play Tarkov. I need more Tarkov people. No one plays Tarkov. This might help if I change the screen back, huh? So, Dead by Daylight. You bastard. Dead by Daylight's one of those games where I almost specifically reserve my playing with it like for Halloween. I know that sounds really dumb, but this still doesn't sound right, man. This mic, I think let's try that, I guess. I'm still so pissed that I fucked with those settings and then had to spend the next couple of days trying to get that right. Where's my VLC player? Having a lot of fun playing it. Well, I mean, that's the important thing. I mean, I'm just giving you shit. We gotta get together and play something at some point, man. It's been way too long. I've been playing a little bit of Destiny 2 as well, like I was saying a few moments ago. Having a great time with it. It's just they have kind of sort of ruined the multiplayer, in my opinion. But you know, it just doesn't really feel like, doesn't feel good. And they don't seem to really be like willing to, like, they'll listen to the, you know, input and all that stuff, but they don't seem to really care about it, which is, I mean, it's their game. They're more than, yeah, they can do what they want. You haven't touched it, really? What for? Because you were always more of a PvE type of guy, right? Or am I just way off? I love the fact that sugar costs 40,000 rubles. That's great. All to fund my war efforts, in which I lose things quite frequently. It was getting stale. One of my biggest issues with Destiny at the moment is, like, you know, like, I don't, you were around, like, you were still around the channel and stuff when, which expansion was it? I think you were around during the Return to the Moon. What the fuck was it? That's how forgettable it was. Destiny Shadowkeep, right? I think. Okay, I have a question. Can you see? Hang on. Okay, never mind. Yeah, so like Shadowkeep, incredibly forgettable. Sorry about flickering the screen like crazy here. Still, dude, if this thing crashes after I've been preaching about how great it is that it hasn't been crashing today, I might actually snap. Anyways, Shadowkeep. I remember, I don't know if you were like around when I was talking about it, but I remember there were a lot of people that were really upset about like the reused assets, right? Bad Devil, True Prophecy. There's like a whole like just list, right, of hand cannons that are exactly the same damn gun in terms of like appearance. And I remember early on, I was like, well, you know, they did just like have this giant pivot into a new arrangement, where they had separated from Activision. And I was like, so that they got that going on. And also, I mean, it's not that big of a deal because they're not doing it that frequently, because at the time they had done it before, but it wasn't like just really constant, right? And now it seems like the vast majority of guns that they release are either carbon copies of the gun, but just in a different archetype. So it behaves a little differently, but sounds and looks almost exactly the same. Like the 120 hand cannon that they just released for both the kinetic slot and the energy slot. You had like what was it? Spare rations 120 hand cannon, but this one's a little different because it's got some nifty, I mean, it looks cool, but it's got like some, you know, like wavy effects on it. And then the other one was a Dire Promise, which they've already used that asset before. I can't remember the name of it. Last Promise, Final Promise, Dire Promise. I don't remember. All I know is that it's basically a freaking hand cannon that they have used like 6 times, right? Same exact hand cannon. They've just reused it. That's kind of where like early on I was like, well, you know, it's no big deal. And this season they released like the guns, and it's just like, you guys didn't even try to hide the fact that you're using the exact same gun, and just tweaking very minor things and kind of just going, oh, well, it's a new gun, you should be happy. It's concerning is what it is ultimately. I did my YouTube. There we go. Test. If that makes any sense, like it was basically, they're not even trying. I would love to know what the official reason is for it. I know with PvP, like most people have said, the chances or the reasons, the most likely reason for them completely just ignoring Destiny 2 PvP is that they have Marathon coming out, which that becomes a bit problematic in and of itself, because it's like, well, you had a fairly dedicated, you know, PvP fan base for Destiny 2 that had endured a lot of just either stale content, broken content, or in some cases no content whatsoever, just a drought. And your way of rewarding that is to go, here's a new game. I don't know if it's going to cost money or not, but they're going to make their money one way or another. Here's a new game, and we promise we're not going to fuck you on this one. And I don't get how they feel that. I don't get what their logic is there. Like, there's just, I guess they're hoping that gamers are really dumb and will just sort of overlook the fact that they, you know, got screwed over, and like really good features that are in Destiny 2, or that, I'm sorry, really good features that have been begged for Destiny 2 PvP. And they were like, oh no, we can't do it. Like dedicated servers and stuff. They suddenly go, oh yeah, Marathon's going to have that. It's just kind of like I'm sorry. So like Marathon could be amazing, and I still might play it. But Marathon could be amazing, but it's just really, it kind of just, I don't know, man. Leaves a bad taste in your mouth when they're like, they just do not care at all. I don't know. I could be way off, and that's just me. I don't know what your stance is on it. I just think between the duplicated assets for like guns and stuff, in some of the most lazy ways, that coupled with, you know, their just refusal to actually give, you know, a large chunk of the player base what they want, which is basically just this in just basic basic new maps. At this point, we just want maps. We don't even really, I mean, the other stuff's important, but like, and they're like, oh, so you want us to remove some maps? Okay, well, Marathon does look good based on what we've seen, but Marathon's also going to be a good ways out, right, before we ever have a chance to play it. So basically what that ends up meaning, I think I've said basically like 19 times here, but basically what that means is that we're going to get all these things, all these features, all the, you know, whatever that we've wanted for Destiny 2's PvP. We're going to get all that, but like, it's going to be a good ways down the road. I don't remember where I heard the rough estimated release date, but like, it's way out there. It's like 2 years at the least. I also heard that the new Elder Scrolls is a good like 5 to 8 years out, which I was just kind of like, good Lord, man, why did you even, you know, why did you even announce it if you were that far off? Jesus. But yeah, I don't know. That's kind of my stance on Destiny 2 as of late, is just like, I love it. And the PvP, I'm sorry, PvE, I still do like, even though some of their storytelling decisions lately have been odd. It's just, yeah. And apparently Bungie's not going to release a damn thing about Marathon for a little bit. So we're just going to have to sit here and like speculate and shit until they decide to tell us stuff. I don't know. Just kind of seems sort of shitty. But that's just me. Tarkov, you need to play Tarkov. I'm just gonna say that again. I love you, buddy, but you know, you're gonna have to just put Dead by Daylight down and play some Tarkov. Tarkov is like being, you know, chased by a murderous villain. It's torment in a way. So, you know, it does kind of get you to that same point. So, you know, yeah. Almost done with this dumb shit. Hold on to that. Need to get more of these. Let's go. I still love the music in this game. That is baffling that it's that expensive. For Vaseline. You know, Vaseline, that one thing that is just renowned for for its pain relieving properties. And Nikita, what the hell, man? I still don't understand where your head was at on that one. Maybe the guy just really, really likes Vaseline and cannot live without it. Which, I mean, go sure, yeah. We probably have our other scab by now, so if that's the case, we'll just do another one of those, and then after that we'll do some PMC shit, and then after that, I don't know, might rant some more about Destiny 2 and confuse the hell out of anyone that shows up expecting Tarkov. It is funny though, hang on. Pestily, I was watching one of his streams. I've watched it, a handful of his streams actually, and he likes Destiny 2 as well. And it's just always really funny when he's playing, you know, Tarkov and starts rambling a little bit about Destiny. It's just kind of funny how everyone's like, no, we must stay in our lanes. We must only like one game, and thy game is named Tarkov. I hate this fucking shotgun. God. Oh my God, the weather here is so fucking awful. You know what's really weird is my Destiny, God bless, my YouTube stream is like a solid 20 to 30 seconds delayed. Maybe even more than that. It's kind of trippy. I got Cameron, good morning. Good morning to you. How are you? Sorry, I just now saw your message. How do I make this bigger? There we go. Oh, font's still screwed up, but whatever. We'll make it work. Cameron, I hope you're having a fantastic weekend. Playing some DMV and Warzone. How is it? How's DMV doing? I haven't really played it much since it first came out. Oh, this is not a great spot. And I would have a handful of things that I actually would like to keep. Giving Tree, do you have anything for me? Yet. What about over here? Only thing close to Tarkovsky I have is updated. Nice. Is it worth playing, do you think? I mean, you're playing it. I would imagine that you know, you do believe that it's worth playing. Otherwise, why would you be playing? Dead body. This seems legit. Marathon, Dead by Dead. Genesis. No, sorry. I was talking to, and this is kind of where the confusion gets a little bit worse with doing dual stream. Is I was talking to a Cameron that's watching via the YouTube channel, which I'm going to be streaming on it a bit more frequently moving forward, I think. He was talking about DMV. Not DMV, it's DMZ. The, I don't know, Warzone-esque, sort of kind of like Tarkov thing. Yeah, sorry, hang on. I swear I keep hearing shit. I'm gonna go get shot at over here. Yeah, sorry. No worries. I'm gonna get shot. Well, I might. You got anything good? I need a fucking bag, man. No ammo. Nearly full. Shitty TKM ammo. Should we go inside? I'm not gonna do that. Like, I don't like we're gonna get shot in the back of the head anyways here. I want to make it too easy. Blap. This is usually where I get killed. So fucking quiet. Oh. I feel like I heard someone jump. Hello? Don't suppose you're cool, are you? I think he's cool. Ooh. Take it. I have a feeling that that person already went through here and cleared everything out. Which is kind of like a recurring theme here. Maybe not. I can't carry hardly any of this. Got a lot of shit. Let's go ahead and get out of here. Try to get out of here. heard footsteps. I'm nervous. I'm scared. Let's take bets on if I get out, like whether or not I get out of here, okay? I hate this gun. Oh, it doesn't even have proper iron sights, so that's nice. Everyone just fucking be cool. Oh, there's a scab over there still, so that's potentially a good sign. Alright, we might be good. All that stress and... What map are you on? I'm on customs. Just doing a scav run. I'm gonna do a PMC. Dude, quit running up on me like that. PMC run after that. After this. Oh, I went to the wrong place, didn't I? Fuck. I need to stop. Railroad to Port, Railroad to Tarkov. So I gotta go just go across the street. Just gonna ignore the cash. Because I think the fuel can is gonna go go for a little bit, so I'm not broke, but I'm like in the vicinity of being broke. So I'll take the money. Shut up. Done and done. Now we get to play Tetris again. I need to sell some shit. And I really don't... Like this, I can get rid of this, I can get rid of this, get rid of... What's going on, bud? How's the stream look on YouTube? Like video quality? Decent? Awful? Oh my god. Noob, what are you doing? Why are you even trying to make that work? The only thing that annoys me thus far about the YouTube streaming is that that delay is a bit of a pain in the butt, but I wonder, there's got to be a way to like tweak that or make it not as hardcore. Pretty good. Like with anything, there's room for improvement. I'm just now getting back into the swing of things. Like I've been gone. I keep telling myself I've been gone for like a year and a half, right? And saying that, but in reality, a year and a half ago, I had a very half-assed stream in which I was attempting to get back into streaming, but I hadn't really streamed for about a year at that point. So I really haven't streamed. I really kind of just disappeared for almost 2.5 years after that one particular individual that I won't mention caused me to spiral uncontrollably into a lovely pit of despair and depression. Anyways, point is, I'm working on getting back, back to normal, and trying to get streaming going again and stuff like that. So it's a process. I'm attempting to, remember everything. It's like riding a bike. Not really, but hopefully it does look good. And if you notice little, issues here and there, just I guess know that it's something that I am actively trying to improve on. I don't know where I can even put these guns. This is a problem. I was gonna say you're gonna have to give me a moment to try to translate that. I don't really know what that what that was supposed to be. It would be kind of hilarious if this game, like when you're doing this right here, it sort of began to play the Tetris theme song. Tell me that would not be absolutely fantastic. Don't judge me, I'm not crazy. Glad you're doing all right. Without, you know, delving down that messed up path, I nearly died twice. And I don't know that I'm ever going to be okay, you know, like truly everything's all right, no problems, everything's back to, you know, normal or whatever. But I know that if I don't stream, if I don't try to get back into, you know, things that I love doing, like streaming, making music, like music production and stuff like that, if I don't even try to do that, then I definitely know that it's, you know, it's never going to be okay, like for good. And I want to at least, you know, try to do something, anything. And that's kind of where I'm at, I guess. Ultimately, is doing nothing just doesn't really seem like a even remotely a good idea, and it definitely won't improve my, you know, situation. So that's kind of where I'm at. Wah, I know, drama. It just, yeah. It's I lost my dad and I lost my best friend all at the same time. So unfortunately my best friend's not, well, hang on. It's not, unfortunately my best friend's not dead. Unfortunately my best friend being lost or gone is not tied to, you know, death or anything like that. So I guess on one, in some ways that's a good thing. But what I mean, I appreciate it, and you're always welcome to join, you know. And I keep forgetting that you're, you know, your name's not like it normally is. You sadly, you know, almost better than anyone else the full story of, you know, all that drama. So I don't know why I'm repeating it, because you kind of sort of had to listen to my dumbass rant and rave and spiral. we're working on improving, I guess that's the takeaway, right? So it is what it is, and I would give just about anything to have it not be the way that it ultimately ended up being. So sucks. It was lies, I think, that really caused the most problems. Like I had trust issues beforehand, you know, and I think that was kind of a problem. And some of the stuff that was done after the fact, which I don't want to delve into that. Just cruel stuff, you know. All around the time that my dad died of brain tumor. And my dog died. I'm not even joking. last year last year was one of those years where it's so bad and so freaking bleak that you're laughing, you know, like just like a I don't even know what to say about how, you know, time hill all time. Yeah, close. We'll go with that. I'm gonna get rid of this garbage. We're gonna just use my PMC because I need to start losing some stuff here because I am out of space. Where's the bag? This is one of those things that I would generally just do off stream, so I apologize. But we are at least, you know, kind of testing what I was wanting to test in the process, sort of. So yay. Ah. But yeah, last year sucked. But I mean, for what it's worth, through all the, you know, the negative stuff, right? All the bad things. This looks great. Oh, I'm sorry. This looks really good, in my opinion. And I don't think like people realize how much work goes into getting the camera to look, you know, right or whatever. Like, hang on. I'm not gonna preach, I promise. Like setting all this stuff up, setting up the stream, the two PC setup and, you know, the encoding machine and things like that, troubleshooting it because it just decided it was not going to cooperate with me at all. Like all those things require incentive and like desire to even to stream again, right? To push forward and stuff. So for me personally, to even be streaming currently and having, you know, with help, having done a lot of this stuff is kind of a personal victory, I guess, that I'll take the win, any kind of win really at this point. So that's a big deal. And that's also for me personally, it's a promising sign that I've, you know, with the love and support of, you know, the community that I have left at this point, it's been just absolutely, like I said, a victory in its own right. Even if it never takes off, right? Even if no one ever watches the streams, that's fine. Like I said, if I had at least one person that wanted me to stream again, I would do it, and I did. So I kind of had to. Yeah, I didn't want to be a liar, but well, I mean, I really do appreciate that, seriously, and yeah, it is worth a lot of money in it. It's just one of those things. I think I've had to just basically come to the conclusion that it's never not gonna suck, you know. The pain behind all that stuff is never gonna just go away. So your options are implode, which I would prefer not to do, or you know, persevere. Let's see if we can lose this because I'm like genuinely out of space. Let's not even take a helmet. We're gonna go in like super sketch. But yeah, people don't. I think a lot of people don't realize the amount of effort that most streamers have to go through to, you know, get everything set up. It's a process, and it's also time consuming. And again, I appreciate the shit out of everyone that, like, verbal support is so much more valuable than I think a lot of people realize. So if you have another content creator out there that is not doing that great, definitely don't hesitate to, you know, verbally or through text or whatever, give, you know, just even the smallest amount of support can help that person in a big way. And a lot of people I think don't realize that, and that, yeah, definitely go do that for whoever might need it out there. Just right, yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing. I mean, I like my ADAR well enough. I mean, let's do that then. I hate this gun. Hate's a strong word. I just don't care about this gun. So I almost have gear fear for this gun, but at the same time, I have so many fucking guns right now that it's just, I kind of just need to get rid of them. So we're gonna steal this. Maybe. Where's there we go. But yeah, I just think a lot of people don't realize how much, yeah, like even outside of depression and stuff, right? I'm talking in general. It makes just a massive difference to reach out to a content creator or whatever and just give them the slightest bit of encouragement. So definitely worth doing that. But like it made a big difference for me personally. You can have all the encouragement you like though, and if you can't, you know, get past some of the stuff, then it also, sadly, it's not going to do much good. So it's complicated. At the end of the day, we just all got to have a good time and try to chill and not be douchebags and just be good people. Yeah. End of sermon. Hallelujah. You're welcome. All right, we're gonna go lose this gun because I am almost certain that I'm gonna get killed, and I look like it's an absolute joke. Don't forget, man. I got meds down here. You mean like immediate meds? I still gotta get used to using it like injectors. Like I've 2 wipes now, and I've barely used an injector for the most part. I can't really use. Yeah, we'll do this. That works. Where should we go? Customs again? I'm not even gonna bother sharing that. I do want this suppressor though, because that is not those high. No, never mind. I got it cheap. Meds in general, bring those. I've got, when you say bring those, you mean the like the IFAK, and I've got a Grizzly and all that stuff, so I should be good. And if I get black limbs, I can use the CMS kit. Like I said, I'm not even, I look look like I got bunny ears. Look at that. That's awesome. I forgot what else to say. Last year sucked. I think that's the you know, the big takeaway. To the point where it was man, there's not a whole lot of things that happen in someone's life that like drastically changes the person themselves. I'm trying to have a good time, you know. Fake it till you make it. You can't just ignore the shit and pretend like nothing ever happened, but you also can't dwell on it. So I say that as I'm clearly dwelling on it more than I want to. There are, yeah, there are a ton of like items in this game. This game is unbelievably fun, and even more fun when you have at least one other person with you. Just to kind of, I love how I'm sitting here acting like something's about to happen, right? I just want you to realize that you got to hit the ready button, because otherwise you're just kind of sitting there. This this game is so much fun, and is so overwhelmingly just detailed and so many things to keep track of and remember. But like, if you can just get past the first little massive wall that is the learning curve, it's also one of the most rewarding games. I would imagine it's kind of like Dark Souls, because I hate Dark Souls. I have tried so hard to like Dark Souls. I'm just not good at Dark Souls. But I would imagine that it's kind of like the same thing. If you get really, really good at Dark Souls, you feel a sense of pride and accomplishment. But this game has a ton of items. And if you're like me and you like building guns, doing relatively basic weaponsmithing stuff in real life, I absolutely love the modding system in this game. Like, it's really on point, in my opinion. Super, super good game. Super awesome. Very awesome. Very much like, would recommend. I'm trying to think, like, what I'm actually gonna go in here and do. I don't want to run into a group of people, but I feel like that's almost certainly what's going to happen. I've yet to really master, solo play in this game. And when you have like a group of 4 or God forbid 5, it's not impossible, but it's yeah. Game over, man. It took you months to beat it. I can't remember which one it was. I want to say it was Dark Souls 2. I don't know that I got past the first boss. No, I did. I'm sorry. It took me a few tries, which I'm told is kind of the point. That's kind of like why it's as difficult as it is. I just didn't find that very fun. Personally. Yeah, I mean, but like when that is like the core gameplay element, right, where you are expected to get your ass kicked 2 or 3 times and then like learn from those mistakes, but it's like every encounter is that way. It's just kind of like wah. Just don't stop moving. I mean, yeah. Right. Super easy. It's all you have to do is just don't die. There was one guy that beat the game without getting hit a single time. As in, was able to go through the entire game, beat every boss, even like apparently the series most difficult boss ever, and did not get hit a single time, which is just insane to me. There was one chick that learned how to play the game with her brain. Saw that one the other day. Anyways. Let's shit. This is not what I wanted. Gonna get domed from across the friggin' water. Should I just sit here and wait? This is not great. I'm kind of regretting my decision. Hoping that I'll hear something. Like that. I'm gonna go the other way. Get a shot right here. Stop fucking throwing nades. Ah. I'm scared. How many fucking nades do they have? I kind of want to go to mechanic. I'm gonna go to mechanic. I have a feeling someone's like waiting right there. Look at hello. Ah! Nailed it. Like a dumbass. Jesus. Trying to think of where I want to go. Gonna go to the right of fortress. Shit. My plan is changing. We're gonna have to like not just be such a baby and actually move. Although that gun's, I'd love to know where that's at. It's gotta be over there in Skeleton, right? No, let them have their fun. Let's see if I can get away with running this way. I don't want to get shot in the back of the head. Nor do I want to get shot in the face. Sucks. Get shot. Solo Tarkov is like actually stressful. Ran! I think I heard footsteps. I'm being chased. Ah, damn it. What the fuck was that noise? Bomb, bomb. I didn't know there was other. Oh, so you thought it was like solos and that was it? No, if there was like nothing but solo. What was he shooting me with? RFB? No, if this game was like nothing but solo and just, you know, 1v1 or not 1v1, but everyone had to queue solo, I don't think I would enjoy it. As stupid as that sounds. Like I really love this game and am clearly attempting to at least get better at it, but like solo, it's just not, it's stressful for me. I understand that a lot of people think that's goofy and dumb, and it is, but it just, I seem to overthink things and yeah, make it a lot more stressful than it needs to be. And ultimately, like I said, when I'm playing a video game, I'm trying to generally have just a good time. But, let's do this. We'll do this and like one or two more PMC runs, and then I'll be streaming tonight. Not sure what I'm going to be streaming, and I'll probably do or try to do this same sort of setup where I know that it's frowned upon to do multi-streaming. I just don't care at this point, because I like I said earlier in the stream, I'm strongly considering moving most of the content creation, streaming, and all that stuff just solely within or to YouTube. So, but I have 1,400, you know, followers on Twitch, so I'm attempting to at least make sure that that gets, you know, the message gets to them as well, that things have shifted over. So that's the game plan. Tonight, I don't know what time. I've got everything mostly like figured out, and you know, the lights work finally and everything, so that's good. Some minor tweaks, but you know, everything for the most part is working finally, so I should be able to actually start on time tonight. Well, ideally like 9 Eastern, and then more realistically probably 10 Eastern. Sublime data, brr. Why are we burring? It is hotter than shit here in East Tennessee. And humid. There's nothing burr-like about it. How are you, Sublime? Or were you saying that the guy that just lit me up was going burr? I wonder if I should have checked during the that next screen to see if I managed to hit him at all, because it doesn't seem like I did. It's always hot ramp. Are you implying that you're in hell or that you're in like Australia? Australia is so pretty. I want to go there at least once. Just equator things. Well, it's humid, so damn humid though. Like here in Tennessee. In the US, I mean, like, I'm sure that it's... Oh, can we not shoot each other just right out of the gate? I swear I've had the same checkpoint all day. How hot is it there where you're at? Like, what would you consider miserable as far as weather is concerned? I'm curious. Singapore, that's another place that has some really... That was a big explosion. Singapore is another place that has some really gorgeous areas that I'd like to visit someday. It's hot and only getting worse with further inflation. So Singapore has... Yeah, it's pretty humid there as well, though, right? So you kind of... You know where I'm coming from when I mentioned just miserable humidity. It's kind of like you are in a sauna, you know, like you open up the door to a bathroom that's had a hot shower going for a while. you open up the door and it just blasts you with impressive amounts of humidity. Humidity. It's awesome. I run in around 34 degrees Celsius. What is that? I'm a dumb American. I can't remember. Like 0 is 32 Fahrenheit, I believe. So roughly 70. I think that guy's gonna try to kill me. Hello. Can we just be cool and not shoot each other? Like, it's not even really worth it. I got candy, that's about it. I was gonna say fucking run. I don't even have a good backpack. I don't know that I would be worth the attack. Dear God. So we're like not too far off, or at least we weren't too far off. Yesterday it was like, I think 92 degrees here, Fahrenheit, and near or at 100% humidity, which is just not cool, man. Not cool literally, and just not cool in general. I hate the humidity. The only thing I don't really like about Tennessee. That, and occasionally it's weird confused on things. I keep hearing footsteps. I just know I'm gonna get my ass shot. It's almost like it's a game in which people shoot each other. Doesn't it have proximity? What do you mean proximity? That's the... this is like the only thing I don't like about this like dual streaming thing is it's really hard because there's a delay, and then you kind of end up having moments like that where you're like, what are you talking about? Because they're mentioning something that was talked about, you know, 45 seconds ago or whatever. Like walk out of the shower and air. Yeah, exactly. Yes, we can do the same thing here, and it's miserable. We're not even on the equator. It's yeah, whatever. If it wasn't for the Smoky Mountains, the gorgeous Smoky Mountains, it would just be hardly even worth the hassle. I'm gonna go to dorms. What do you think? I hate the branches on this game. I heard someone with like a very fast firing weapon. And I would very much like to have said weapon. Hey, what up? Why are you looking at me, bud? Can we not shoot each other? I don't think this guy's gonna be cool. Can we be cool? Not gonna lie, you're not instilling a lot of confidence in me. Does he have anything worth, like, if I shoot him, is it... Should I shoot him? Can the few people that we got watching right now, can we... I need an opinion. I'm a scav currently, so it'll hurt my everything. Technically. Old Road Gate, though, is near the dorms. This guy's just making me nervous, man. Yeah, never mind. It was a weird scav, I think. A weird AI scav that was just like looking deep into my soul. I'm gonna get domed here. Screw it. I have a SKS. That's about it. Sometimes you get lucky and there's something worth poking your head in here for it. I just don't like being startled. Just let me know you're gonna kill me beforehand. I have the most comedically tiny backpack at the moment. Hello? Just the dumbass scav with an SKS here, wanting to see if there's anything good in here. So if you're in here, you want to be cool, not shoot me, that'd be awesome. And if you do shoot me, congrats, you get an you get an SKS. Good on you. Anything? Nope. Any bodies worth stealing? Or stealing a, you know, gun? All right. Armor that is truly gone. What about you, bud? I will take that rig instantly. She had a gun though. Bam. There was a firefight. That dude's helmet is done. Actually, I think I'll take that. Try to hurry before more people show up. Also makes me a little nervous because the baddies might still be around. That body over there looks like it's been pretty much cleared up. I lied. Oh yeah? Valorant's Valorant, you're big into Valorant, huh? That's good. Now we're just gonna go YOLO. Don't shoot, don't shoot, don't shoot. I can never remember where, like, what rooms to go into here. I genuinely hate this place. Like, actually despise it. Let's go to New Gas. If we can. Oh shit, that's awesome. I wonder if, do we have a team like that? I haven't really kept track of Valorant. I've kind of had a whole lot of shit going on. So I haven't really had time, but because all that shit happened around the time that Valorant came out. But it was neat when I checked it out a little bit. Factory far corner is where we're gonna go. That or scav checkpoint. YOLO. We're just gonna go for it. Let's see what we got at the gas station. Get shot in the face. Stupid. Worth it. So hard to tell if the noises are my doing or bad guys. I think that's another scav. All right, so scavs here. That's potentially a good thing. Watch me get shot in the back. Scav on scav violence. Shit. Ah. Watch me risk all this and get nothing. I love how I say risk all this, like I've got a just treasure trove worth of shit right now. Not even close. Are there any corpses for me to look through? I don't know. That person's possessed. And that guy looks sketch as fuck. I would love to know what happened to that person because they had the devil in them. Are you not supposed to? Okay, so scavs, you can kill scavs, but once you kill scavs, it's game on, basically, with all the scavs in the area, right? So that, you see that sniper scav over there in the tower? If I were to shoot, if I had shot his buddy over there to get like his backpack or whatever, then that sniper scav would start shooting at me. So you kind of sort of have to be careful. Also, there's scav karma, which basically dictates what kind of scav gear you spawn in with, and also how many scav extractions you have on this list here. I had really good scav karma until just recently. See, the problem is that once they start shooting at you, your options are stand there and die or defend yourself. But the problem is every time you defend yourself, you're causing your karma to get fucked up even more. So it's it's mildly frustrating. All right, 9 minutes. We're just gonna go to the green screen room. It's gonna make me heavy. But it makes for some really fun interactions because other scavs, like player scavs, they won't, you know, a lot of times they won't shoot you because they don't feel like having to put up with getting shot at by all the scavs or whatever. Not to mention PMCs. PMCs are still gonna hunt you down and kill you. So you can have some really funny, tense interactions where you're basically, you know, helping people that could very well turn around and shoot you in the back of the head, which is, it's fun. I love it. All right, I'm gonna go up here. Hope to God no one's waiting. Got 8 minutes to get out. Gonna assume that most of this is already cleared. Don't think that much ammo. Another motor. Ooh, fuck yeah. I just got one of those. Is that? Oh, come on. That should be usable. And that's worth money. CPU fan's worth a little bit. Don't care. GPU. PMC. Okay, so you have scav and you have PMC, right? Scav is going to be your free character. Basically, it's your character that has, like, if you lose your scav, actually at the end of every round, you do lose your scav. So you have to basically, you know, take the random gear that they give you. Sometimes it's comedically, you know, not nearly enough, like almost no backpack or whatever. and then you go in and just try to pick up, you know, from the corpses and shit that you find around laying around. PMCs go in with like a pre-built kit that they made, you know, through one, you know, way or another, basically. PMCs kill each other, and PMCs generally kill each other. I try not to kill you know, other people, which I know is not really, everyone thinks I'm crazy. I genuinely just don't try to ruin people's day. If you want to be cool and not shoot me, I get like killed all the damn time though by trying to trust people. So what the fuck is that? What do we not need? I don't care about that. 6 minutes. Chain? No chain. But yeah, PMCs are pretty much what you is like the main focus, right? And more often than not, the corpses that you want to find on the ground are the PMC corpses because they got the nice gear. Scav checkpoint, I believe, is this down here. Zigzag and hope I don't find a straggler. I'm gonna get killed being a freaking loot goblin. Like an idiot. There's always good shit over here. Screw it. Sounds like Rust. It's they share a lot of similarities, I'm told. I think I even have Rust. It's one of those games again where I don't really intend on trying to figure it out, you know, without any help. Basically, I saw a really funny video where a Rust admin was basically going in and like trolling the trolling hackers and stuff by like going through the walls and like planting a friggin' mine, like a landmine right behind the hacker, so when they turned around to do their thing it would explode. I fucking love that. That made me love that game so much, even though I've never played it. I was like, we need more we need more creative methods to deal with hackers like that. That's just, speaking of creative methods, I don't know what I'm gonna do about this. I think I've said that like 5 times this stream. You know what the definition of insanity is? Me neither. Oh, I saw a really good movie, by the way, recently, that if you haven't seen it, you gotta watch it. And it's based around a story from my hometown in Knoxville, Tennessee. It's called Cocaine Bear. And if you've not seen it, you absolutely have to. It's not historically accurate, but it's absolutely a great, you know, dark comedy. Definitely worth watching. I liked it a lot. It was good. Don't need that. I'm gonna just try to prioritize shit by price. That way I can, I don't care about that. I do need food. I try to avoid this because this is boring as hell to watch ultimately, and I 100% get that. I liked it. It was really good. I agree. It was better than I thought it would be. What can we do? About this backpack? The sorting table, if or when you do end up getting into Tarkov, the sorting table is your life. And the fact that I did not know that this thing existed for like almost the entirety of last wipe, which was mainly my first wipe, this thing is just, yeah, I love it. It's great. It made such a difference. It was great. Sorting table. It sounds like the sorting hat. The sorting hat of Tarkov. Like after the stream, I'm gonna like have to spend almost what will probably be like an hour just not deleting, but selling the vast majority of the shit that's just sitting in here. I think, let's see, we're at actually right at 2 hours. I know we only have like a handful of people watching currently, and this was a impromptu like test, right? So 100%, even the scheduled streams, after 2 years of being gone, if I have 2 people or even 3 people that are, you know, willing to hang out and just, you know, watch the stream, amazing. And if I have 1, that's still amazing, because it's 2 years of just, you know, whatever. So when I say just a handful of people watching, it's not meant to be like a, you know, woe is me or a down, like a bad thing. It's fantastic. But we got 2 hours of streaming that we've just done. The multi-stream, I'll have to check the YouTube stuff later to make sure that it didn't all like glitch out and shit, but it looked like it was working. I'm probably, like I said, I'm probably going to start streaming on YouTube here moving forward. But I'll do the multi-streaming thing until, I guess, Tetris, until Twitch decides to remove me from the whatever program that they've got. So awesome. I will be streaming again tonight. Sublime, if you're still there, thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. And everyone else, y'all are awesome. I'm tired, so I'm gonna just go to sleep now, because I don't know the words. Words are hard. Love all y'all. I will see you tonight.